Oh, happy days. Nice bit of silver birch. Let's have a look and see how Roney's getting on. How's it going, son?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
It's looking canny solid, like. Well, look at this for a feast. There. That looks finger licking good, that, like. Right, well, hi everybody and welcome back to Lundy's Wild Camp Stroke Bushcraft. And as you can see, I'm back out again. It's been about 3 weeks since I last had my injury. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And yeah, it's absolutely fantastic to be back out in perfect weather for it as well. Absolutely brilliant. It's lovely and warm, dry, so happy days. Well, Roney was up last weekend. He was doing a bit of a solo night. Obviously, he doesn't record because he doesn't do cameras and things. But yeah, he come up and he done a few bits and pieces around camp. Tidied up a bit and that, and done some more graft on his shelter. As we can see there, he's got them all tied off now. Everything's been scraped off. So he's been a busy little beaver as well as chilling out as well. So happy days. But yeah, my shelter's nice and tidy. Roney's tidied it all up for us. Obviously, I had to vacate the premises quite urgently. So as you would have heard from me previous video at the end, Roney was explaining that I had a bit of an accident with my axe. If you follow us on social media, you would have seen a lot more reports about it from me. I'm doing fine. I've still got no feeling in my thumb whatsoever. And it's very numb and it's sort of touching places, but I'm fine to come out. Been given the green light off the wife as long as I don't do any hard work. So I'll just be chilling out today. Roney's going to be making a curry. We're going to be doing a live feed later on tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you've joined in on that, thank you very much. Yeah, so this video is not going to be out for a couple of weeks in any rate after I've recorded this. Because I've still got 2 in the pipeline leading up to the actual accident. But yeah, it's fantastic to be back out. And then tomorrow night I'm out on a solo on the hills, my first hill camp. So keep an eye out for that video. That'll be coming up next week. All right, so yeah, absolutely fantastic. So in any rate, on my last visit here, I was splitting logs. And yeah, like a silly boy, I put my hand on the wood there to pull it apart, and I was chopping up there, and I got distracted by a pheasant going off behind us. I swung down. I had my chainsaw gloves on at the time as well, and they've got Kevlar padding in, so that saved me bacon a bit. But as you can see, it's healing up nicely now. It went right the way through the bone. I've cut through some nerves, hence I've got no feel. That's like proper pins and needles, and it's a bit sore to touch. Underneath, I'm getting a lot more feeling back in my thumb. So happy days. Like, lesson learned, keep your hands out of the way when you're using axes and chopping on the bits of wood that you're holding. What a plonker. All these years I've been doing this, building stuff, chopping stuff, you know, I've been doing it for years, and I've never had an accident like that before with my axe. And it happened. You know, it's just one of them things. But anyway, I'm not going to waffle on too much about it. I'd just like to say personally a big thank you to the farmer. She was amazing, dropped everything, come and got us, took us to the hospital and everything. And yeah, brilliant. And also a big thank you to Roney for coming up the next day, 24 hours later, picking up all my kit. you know, a great friend, and he tidied up the camp and everything as well. And also a massive thank you to my wife for looking after us. Lot of baths I got off her because I couldn't wash myself properly with my hand. So happy days. It was a win-win situation then, wasn't it? But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get set up and get me bed and that set up ready for Roney coming back. He should be here in the next hour and a half or so, so I'll get tidied up. And then I'm going to have a walk around, have a look and see if I can find some nice bits of firewood. Obviously, Roney's done a collection in the trolley like what I did, and he's just collected all that before leaving. But we need to tidy all this up. There's lots of bits of crap all over the floor, and that's one of my tasks today. I'll have to make myself some sort of a rake. But anyway, waffle. I'll catch you in a while. It's great being back out though. I'm loving it. For you that are new to my channel, I use a canvas stretcher bed I had made. Okay, this was an old tarp. As you can see, it's still got the eyelets in. And I took it to a seamstress and they cut them into 2 lengths so I could have one for me, one for Roney. And they put sleeves in on either side. So you have to get the logs that slide through really well. And then you just put them through. And then I've got a bed frame made. And I just slot the poles onto there, and that's it, done, dead easy. All right, but obviously my shelter's getting a bit more narrower now, so putting it on is going to be a little bit more tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a post, put them over the back there, like so. All right, and then make sure I've got my tarp up the right way. Or my canvas sheet, and then you just slide them on. All right, slide them in using the new fence I've just made to make it easier. And what I'll do is I get one halfway and then start on the other one. So I'm just going to leave that down there a second and then bring the other bit up. Obviously it's going on the ground a bit, so I'll just give it a bit of a brush. That's the only downside, but at least I'm under the cover now in my shelter in a nice dry bit of ground. All right, and you just keep sliding them through until they go all the way. Going all the way. It is a little bit fiddly, to be quite honest. So it's just a case of taking your time, getting it in properly. So obviously the posts get a bit thicker as they go along, but we're getting there. And then once I've got it up, I just give it a quickly brush it down a bit, get all the crap off. It's just bits of dry forest floor. All right, and as you can see, the ends come through there nicely now, and then they get the same one there. Now what I have to do is I need to make sure that the posts stay on exactly the same sides all the time, because obviously when I've put the pegs in to fit it, so fitting the bed, what I'm going to do is I've left the 2 posts up on the top there. I'm just going to bring it down, let it fall onto the centre, put this bit in the grooves, pull the canvas down a bit as well. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. All right, and it just slots in between the 2 bits of wood that I've got where my pegs are. That's it, that one done, that one done. And as you can see, I've just got that back post to do there. But before I do that, I need to move my little camera stand out the way. And then push that over. Sometimes you have to lift one of the ends up again, get the back one in, because this one's quite tight, this one. And then I've got better leverage at the front here. And that's it, all done. All right, you normally get shown this on a time lapse, yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll just get the rest of it. It's lush and comfy. It's nice and tall. It's a bit slack on the bottom end there, but I'm not really bothered about that. Like, you know, it's a nice like bucket effect. It's more taut on this side than what it is down at the foot end. So sometimes I'll probably lie down there, put my feet up on here, but it doesn't bother me. I can easily adjust it again if I need to, but I'm happy with it set up. So anyway, I'm going to get the rest of it set up. What I'm using for the top of the bed, obviously because we're in mozzie season now, winter season, I don't bother putting anything on. I just sleep in a bivvy bag, in a sleeping bag. But I've got like an army issued camp cot mozzie net. It's perfect for in here. It fits perfectly in here, and it just ties up onto this bit of cordage up on the top, and that keeps it nice and sturdy on the top part as well. So I'll get everything else set up and I'll bring you back and I'll show you me setup. Right, well, that's my area all set up. Rooney's here now with Swell, so we've been having a chat for quite a while, and then I've been talking to me knife maker Chris, the Northumbrian. I'll be going to pick up some bits and pieces from him after I've done me a couple of days away camping. So hello Chris, mate. So anyway, there's my setup all done. Rooney's going to have the same setup, except he hasn't got a tarp on his shelter yet, but we'll get that sorted as well. So basically I've got my bergamot, my bits and pieces that I didn't need just yet, all up there, hanging on there off the floor. My lovely comfy chair. And then this is the British Army midge net. Obviously mine's been through the battles a little bit, like it's got Black and Nasty keeping it together and all sorts of stuff. It's got a couple of holes in it, and basically it has a T-zip on, just in case you're new to the channel. It has a T-zip going all the way along the bottom and up the centre, all right, and then you open it up, and inside, it's a little bit dark, sorry, I've got me two tops for later on. I've put my head down at the lower end for now, and then I've just got me Nemo Tensor regular mummy air mat underneath there, and then this is a new sleeping bag I've been testing out. I've done a review video on it as well, the Queezer. It's like a square bottomed, it's not a mummy shaped, and it actually, you can fold it out and it becomes like a quilt as well. So I'm just going to shut this all up in case we get any midges in there. And basically all it is, you've got your two cross poles, all right, they're like fiberglassy type. Mine's just broke actually, so I've just had to use some black tape on the top there to keep it together. And then I've got a bit of cordage going across here, and I just tie the top on, just stops it falling, and it's snug as a bug in a rug. No worries about midges, and because it's got a nice solid base on the bottom, it actually stops any wind hitting you as well. So, and there's Rooney's all set up. I'll have a quick look. Because obviously Rooney's not long been here, like, but as you can see the difference in the quality of Rooney's. It's brand spanking new. Oh, happy days. Looks lovely when it's new, like. Mine to tell a few stories and all that for now. But Rooney's sleeping in his shelter for the first time the night. It's a beautiful, glorious day. So we shouldn't have any bother with any wet stuff coming. I'm not going to say the R word because that's a jinx. But he's going to get his tarp and just put his normal tarp over the top of the shelter for now until we get sorted. But there's the main man himself.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Hope you're all well and healthy. And I hope the next hedgehog that you deliver is a peaceful one.
He's always got to get on about it. And anyway, I've got two mics with us, so a bit later on when we're sitting chatting, Rooney will have a mic on as well, because I've got my new media mod back.
The tree's
so
jizzed on us.
Happy days.
Put sticky stuff all over us.
Or you're putting your bag hangy thing up. So, right, well, anyway, while Rooney's getting himself set up, what I'm going to do, because I'm on light duties, you see, in Jura. So I've been signed off by the medic and I'm on light duties. Okay, Sharon. Rooney's doing all the graft today. Not that we don't need much graft done, we're not doing any graft, we're just going to be doing some tidying up around camp. So the first thing we're going to do, because obviously it's getting dead, sorry, my camera's getting everywhere, because it's getting dead dry now, we've got lots of crap lying all over the floor. So I'm going to find myself a branch, make a bit of a sweeping brush with it. I'm going to start making piles of stuff like this pile here. I'm going to take all my firewood out of the trolley, fill the trolley up with loads of crap and take it and scatter it in some other places. So that's my task. And then we're going to go picking up bits and pieces off the ground for burning. There's loads of it just lying around, so we don't need to cut any major like dead standing trees down and out. We've got tons of stuff. All right, so that's enough waffle. So the next time you see me, there'll be probably a time lapse.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on.
So what I'm doing is, I'm sweeping the ground, as you've seen in a little bit of a time lapse there. Filling this trolley up and I'm taking it right down the bottom end and I'm dumping it in a little bit of a dip that gets quite flooded, so it'll like make like a bit of a crossing for it. And then what I'm doing is, on the way back, I'm just picking up all the dead bits of like branches and things, snapping them up and coming back with a full trolley load, as you can see. And I'll just keep piling these up underneath here, and then I'll just keep doing this until I've got all this area clear. Because all it takes is one stray spark on all this dry stuff lying around, and we're going to be knackered like. So hence, before we go to sleep tonight, what we'll be doing is the river water that I collected on me last video. Roney used some on his solo camp. He just poured like a half a bottle onto the fire to douse it down. And we'll be doing the same again, because obviously the weather's getting a lot warmer and a lot drier, so we need to have safety in mind when we're having fires as well. Obviously we won't be having a big raging fire, we'll be having a small contained fire within a big fire area to cook food and things, and then it'll just be a case of the odd stick now and again getting put on just to keep it going, just for a little bit of bush TV. All right, but as you can see, Roney's just finishing off getting set up, and then he's going to be giving me a hand. We need to get some sort of like a proper like rake stroke brush sort of made to keep on top of things. I don't know why I keep looking down at the ground when I'm talking to you, but anyway, that's what we need to do in anyway. But you're just about set now, aren't you?
No.
No, you've got loads to do?
No, not loads.
No. Aye.
Blown up my airbed and I've got to hide my sleeping bag.
All right. So he's just got to put his sleeping system up. And are you putting a tarp up, or are you?
That's why I haven't put it. I might just hang it underneath, mate.
Aye, right.
I'm going to check the weather first, because if it's not going to rain, I'll just leave it off.
Aye.
So,
oh, well then.
But yeah, I've just blown up my airbed. What I've done is a bit different yours from tying the frame. What I did was...
Oh, I've never tied mine.
Aye, well I've just done this. What I did is I've put a bow line on one end.
Grab that, mate, so it'll be easier. Hang on a second.
So what I did was I put a bow line on one end, just slotted through, and then I've put a slip notch on here and used the peg. So,
all right,
you know, hold that second to me, and then, like I say, just put it on the bed, and it just I like to disco dance while I'm asleep. So yeah. It's a case of
in other words, you know, he likes touching himself. That was his polite way of saying it. Nowadays, pumps are great, but the noise does me napper in. Like people that do a lot of hill camping, they go and say like, we're going up the hills to get some peace and quiet, and then they hide one of them on for 5 minutes, which I'll be doing tomorrow. But yeah, so I'll set matey.
Yes, that's there. Yeah.
Aye,
so
happy days.
Just,
nice and new.
Yeah, I bought it from a what's it, an army surplus store.
Aye.
And if you're having a fixed camp,
it's ideal, isn't it?
It's ideal. You know, you could take it on the hills if you wanted, because it's not that heavy. Put a tarp over it.
It's not actually. It's actually all right.
Yeah. Like I say, it's because you've got sitting up area, so.
Aye.
You know, so.
Stop all them little creatures from getting you.
Certainly does, and they like me. You know what I mean? They call me sweet cheeks, the midges. You know, so yeah, they're a bit them feminine midges seem to like take it out on me for some reason.
Right, well, that's me and Roney cleared the area. Roney's got his tarp and that up as well, so as you can see. he's getting there, like. So just about finished getting set up. He's got a nice little bit of a sunshade there going on, a shade from the sun, I should say. We've been taking all the little twigs and that off, all the stuff off the ground, and the rest of it, as you can see, it's lovely and clear now, so that's perfect. And we've got another trolley load of wood there, and then we've got a load in here, and obviously all this stuff on the right hand side is off from when Roney was last up, and we've got all these sticks here. It should be enough there. It's absolutely scorchy, and it's night time for a drink. I don't even know what time it is, like, but it's getting on. 3 bells. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so getting there, like, we're getting there. We're going to be cooking tea a little bit earlier tonight, obviously, because we've got a live stream. But Roney's just knocking up some oh, looks like he's getting some decorations. Must think it's Christmas. Yeah, are you going all gay? Is that your new lights? Look at Disco Dave there, look. Yeah.
You want to dance on the dance floor?
Build it and they shall come. Take over. He's going to garrote sell on these, look. You seen them? Yeah. He's got his wires hanging right down. He's just going to walk straight at them and gone.
Me try and hang you.
Hang me, yeah. But aye, things are looking good. I'm going to try and reorganise the inside of my fire pit, because I've took the rock away and that, because I've got a new grill I got given off what I call Ben from Happy Campers. So I'm going to see if I can try and get that sorted out, and see if we can use that tonight. I was going to look at doing that wall, but you know what it is? I can't be bothered anymore. I'm on light duties, and I've never stopped grafting since I got here. So anyway, yeah, time to get a couple of mouthfuls of water. I brought up loads of old bits and pieces from army rations, so I'm trying to get rid of all my old stuff. So I brought loads of like them drinks, energy drinks.
Yeah, and you're going to drink them all.
So, and I'm going to drink them all. Because Roney says he's not going to drink them. He's just going to drink gravy.
Yes.
So, but in any way, I'm waffling crap now, aren't I? I'm just glad to be back at camp, to be quite honest. It's going to be nice sitting chilling out in front of a very little fire with me mucker, eating a Chinese curry. We're making it Indians. Yeah. Indian curry. Oh, look at these lights, look. They've not have the camera, I'll pick them up because it's still too bright.
We'll wait later on.
Aye.
Just want the white ones. Like.
Hey, matron.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
I don't know how long it lasts.
Aye. Is that the power part of it? Does it take USB?
Yes.
And is that a wind your handle as well?
Yes.
Oh, well, you can just sit there and wind it up like you normally wind me up.
No, not that type of wind me up. Wind the cable up.
All right, the cable, all right. Aye. But anyway, Roney's going to clear out the rest of his shit, and then he might take some photographs for Instagram, because he's never been on Instagram, for donkeys, because he's never been out for ages, really. But anyway, waffle, I'm going to get some fluids, and we'll see you in a while, crocodile. Right, well, me and Roney have been down to the little park. Roney's went and brought back a nice big bit of hardwood. I forgot to put the camera on, but he's just finishing off cutting up the last bits. He's got some lovely, really nice seasoned bits of hardwood there, like lovely, jubbly. And if I had a big axe, I'd be able to chop them up, but I haven't got one.
I don't think you could.
No.
Edward Scissorhand.
Aye, Edward Scissorhand. But we've been down, got some bits of willow, as you can see down there, obviously when you cut it at a slant, so it allows the water run off, and also what it allows, it doesn't kill it off when the wet's on it, and it allows it to grow. Eh?
Well, you got your gob?
No, me tongue.
I thought you had a sweetener gob.
No.
Oh, right.
Wish I had some sweets made.
All right.
No, any sweets for about a day.
Where's the tabletop?
The tabletop's over there. But Rooney's going to attempt to make a table. So, and I'm going to be sorting out this fireplace, snap all these little twigs up. I've brought some little branches over from my last trolley load and just let them there. The majority of the stuff over there out the way, just so it keeps it tidy. And we'll see how things go. Hey, you can't be drinking that bottle of vodka.
I'm going to eat in one.
Eating one?
Aye. Undiluted gravy, that.
Tell you what though, my shelter area isn't looking too messy at the moment. So,
What are you trying to say?
because Rooney's sitting here, look.
Aye.
So,
What
we might do is, when Rooney gets himself organised, we might have a little time lapse on of him doing some table making. We'll see how it goes.
Very long time lapse.
Very long time lapse. Shall we just bring them back in bits and stages, eh?
Well,
Right. Aye, we'll do that then. We'll just bring his back bits and pieces, because it's, you know, he's slow but methodical.
Definitely methodical.
Yeah.
And slow, very, very
Oh,
slow.
he's definitely slow. It took him 2 hours just to walk down to the old woods.
It's because I carried all the wood in, remember?
Yeah, I know. He's been fetching and carrying some wood. Right, well everybody, it's nearly 6 o'clock at night, and as you've seen by the bit of time lapsing, that Rooney's doing a little bit of bushcraft table making. So we'll just have a quick look at how are you getting on with it, Rooney?
Oh, it's still a way off yet, because
Is it?
it's modern stuff. It's modern bushcraft, this is, because I'm using the old tie wraps to get everything set.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm going to go with the old green string and tighten it up properly. But yeah, it's like basically putting your model together without it being permanently stuck.
Well, it's looking kind of solid.
Well, we'll see, you know.
But we'll see how long it takes before Rooney files on this one.
What you on about? I fall on it. What you trying to actually tell the viewers? That's
Rooney actually fell over onto the last table. That's how we've only got the top part down there left, which he's going to be using for this table. But while Rooney's been busy doing that, off camera I've been adjusting the fire pit. As you can see, I've got a little opening there. Most of the wind comes from this direction, so Rooney, I've still got to move some soil in that because it'll get dirty, you see. So I've made like a little platform there for to put pots and that on, with a couple of rocks and a what do you call it? Gotta kind of get my words out. A grill, and then the grill that we got off Ben from Happy Campers, Newcastle. I've put that in. So what I've done is I've put a big rock on the bottom. The rock that I originally had in, I've just turned it over. I've got one pin on the, because I've got pins on the side here on the bottoms. So I've put one pin behind the rock and it's sturdy as out. The other one's leaning up against this flat rock. And then I've got the other ones in, and it's absolutely solid. So Rooney's going to be on that side, cooking, frying and all that. We've got our main area. I've got loads of rubbish underneath the big chunks of hardwood, and we're I'm going to get the fire going in a minute because the midges are out. I've actually been putting these little joss sticks, which give off a bit of smoke, as you can see, and they stop all the midges. It's got like midgy stuff, so I've got about 3 or 4 in my area, and the same over at Rooney's area there.
Yeah, so what it is they basically smell of Lundy's piss. So
He's always got to belittle us, hasn't he? Nowadays I've been grafting my arse off all day, and I'm not supposed to be on light duties. And anyway, I'm going to get the fire started because we'll get a bit of smoke in the air, and we're just going to keep it small so we can get a nice bit of embers. So when time Rooney's finished, and I'm going to pour myself a Jack Daniels now because I am dying for a drink. Like 6 o'clock.
It's just a beautiful night, isn't it, though?
Eh?
It's a beautiful night.
Oh, it is. It's absolutely stunning out there. I went for a little wander through all the old ancient wood, having a look at the pheasant place that they used to put pheasants down the bottom end, seeing if I could find anything to salvage for camp. But all I done was got bit to bits, so I come back and put loads of mozzie cream and that on. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get the fire started. I've been collecting some silver birch and some like little dry bits and all that, so I'll give them a bit of a rustle, see if we can give it a spark on, get the fire going that way. And then I've got some little twigs here, some even finer ones there, and then I've got some branches there. We've got tons of wood over there. I'm just not making a big pile because the more wood I see next to the fire, the more I'll put on it. So anyway, waffle.
Yes, he's a fire starter, a twisted fire starter with a very dodgy hand.
And it's a little bit sore now, like, Rooney's been making his graft, like, because he's a twat. So anyway, right, well, time to get the fire going. And in my pocket I've got a load of silver birch, so I'm just going to make sure I've got it all out. And I've got some nice little bits, and I've got some bigger bits. I'm just going to start separating them because the bigger bits are going to go on after the little bits have caught fire. I'm going to give it a little bit of a scrunch up, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get one. I'm just using this from Forest Fundamentals. I'm not going to use the actual wick. I'm just going to pull that out the way a bit. It's just the only one I've got where is, I think. Well, let's see if it gets a spark off. There we go. Oh, it was going. There we go. So I've got a fire going there. So just going to get this bit. Get that on. There we go. Happy days. Nice bit of silver birch. Instead of using me Twizzlers. There you go. I didn't even need to use all of it, so I'll keep that bit for Ron. And then we'll get some twigs, just rest them over a bit. You can hear them sizzling away like them. Silver birch is mint. But like I say, everything's nice and dry now because we've had some really nice weather. And I'm just going to hide these last twigs on.
It's as dry as a nun's crutch.
It is, mate, isn't it? And then I've got some sticks here. We've got a mixture of like cherry and bits and pieces and some pine. And that's where fire going, ladies and gentlemen. A nice bit of smoke as well. Let's get that because the midgy city's out now. So we want to be stinking of smoke a bit. It's like having a wash. Whoa.
Ah, and you've got a massive tide mark around your neck.
And it's because war last isn't washes properly.
All right.
But there you go, there's the fire going, everyone. And I've still got a nice little bundle of silver birch left. There's loads of little trees down the bottom. I just took all the peelings off. But happy days, like, happy days. Oh, there's loads of smoke. Let's get you out the smoke screen. Way!
Talk to you, burns like a mother.
It does, doesn't it? Look at that. So that's why we're going to keep a little fire. Because it's
Burn like a
the
motherfucker.
burning inferno. Stop swearing, please. You've got
Sorry.
a microphone and a swell. So I look at that going up now because the twigs are caught. Right, let's put the fire out, mate. I'm sweating.
Yep, indeed.
Let's have a look and see how Rooney's getting on. How's it going, son?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
It's looking canny solid, like.
I'll fall on it later on and test it.
Aye, you probably will, mate, nan ye, like.
You're
So,
shizing.
he's already on the gravy.
Listen.
Oh, look at that. He's nearly got them synchronised. Look, he's got one on the right, one on the left.
Yeah.
You pinched one of my cut-offs for me fence for your table. Little twat.
Listen, that's attracting all the midges, right? I hope all the midgy bitches gone in there, right? Get tankered up, and then all the midgy bloaties come in and do them all in.
Aye.
Right, not even get bitten in
Well,
between.
we now know it's the female midges that bite you. It's because they're trying to give you love bites.
Anyway, has anybody got any pictures of a male and a female midgie? I'd just like to see what the difference is. I bet you the women have got like big snaggle teeth and a horrible little nasty pasties, and I bet you they argue loads. You know what I mean? It's like, you kind of put that on there, not on that table.
Oh, look at the fire, man.
I told you.
That's just twigs, that, you know.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wasn't burning them last week with the sparks.
Sparky Joe.
Oh.
Right, well, we'll let that die down a bit and then I'll hoist some more on.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to come over here, sit in my little boudoir. I'm going to get my cup, 1 can of Coke. Oh, I've been dying to have this. Just make sure there's no little snuggly things in it. As Rooney would say. Jesus Christ, that fire's mad. Oh. Well, I've never had a Jack Daniels for about 3 weeks because when I'm at home I just drink vodka. Thought I was going to drop it there. Nowadays I haven't got a table, Rooney, so you best hurry up.
It's coming, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, as you all know, this is nectar of the gods, this stuff. Well, thank you for watching so far, everybody, and I would just like to say a massive thank you to everybody for all your very kind comments on Facebook and on the channel as well, regarding me being out of action for a bit. Obviously, it's been like nearly 4 weeks for me. For you, it's just been a week because I've had enough videos to keep us going over my sick period when I've been off from camping. So, drinking proper Jack Daniels this week. I've only got 2 bottles of the fire one left, so I thought I'd bring some proper Jack Daniels out. Oh, cheers everybody. But I should be back up and running in the next couple of weeks, getting some more building done.
Oh, yeah.
Got loads of plans for the camp. Me and Rooney have been discussing a few things today. I'll tell you what, like, I not feel the heat off that fire, like, Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
It's scorchio. But anyway, I'm going to sit back, listen to a couple of tunes, wait for Rooney to finish grafting, and I'm going to have a little bit tidy up, get myself a couple of piles of wood, and we'll bring you back when we start getting the cooking started. Right, well, it's about 10 to 7 now. Rooney's finished up his table. We've had the fire going nicely. It's just died off a little bit, so we've just put a bit more wood on to get it going. But as you can see there, we've got a nice bed of coals underneath the grill, and that's going to start burning a bit more, and I've just added some more there. The smoke's working great for the midges, by the way. But here is Rooney's table. Look at that, man. It's fan-dabby. I'll move my chair. It's fan-dabby-dozy, that. Yeah.
I used, obviously, an old top that was just lying around.
Yeah.
From when I crushed it the other week.
Aye.
But anyway, do you like me red end?
Your red end.
And I've got a swollen ball as well.
Well, Rooney says to us, Jimmy, when you go to your brother-in-law's, can you get us 2 chilies? So I got 2 chilies, and he says, can you get a pepper and an onion? So I got him 1 pepper.
1 pepper.
That's a French pepper, and I can't remember, I think that's
Spanish onions.
Spanish onion, the big onion.
Yeah.
The big onion. So anyway, Rooney, the show is yours, if you can tell them what you're going to be doing.
Well, I'm making an Indian curry there. We're just making a very simple rice. What I would normally do is I buy the cheap and nasty long grain rice, boil in the bag. It just saves all the malarkey. But what I would normally do, which I haven't done, is I would put some a couple of star anise, a bit of cassia bark, and I would also put some half a dozen cardamom pods and some cloves in the water. And I'd obviously like bring that to the boil, and it gives it like a flavoured water. Then I would put my rice in, so you get like a nice scented tasting rice. But obviously tonight we're just going to have a boiled rice.
Yeah, I'll pass the chair, mate, because I'll be in charge of putting the rice bags in.
All right, yeah.
But so go on, sorry I was interrupting.
No, you're not. Have you got a vet fun? A vet fun.
A vet fun?
A vet fun. It's a German veteran. No, a wet one.
A wet one. Oh, you see, if he had to put all his stuff in his pockets the way Lundy does.
Yes, the way Lundy does, yes.
I'm speaking like a third party there, aren't I?
Yeah, well, he is.
The way I do, he would have...
the way I do.
He would have been able to go into his pocket and get one.
I've got the magic glove on. Just the one. Just to make... I'm just cleaning the knife because obviously I did a little bit of... malarkey, pointy, sharpy things on that thing, so it's just...
Well, that's the first sort of like creation of bushcraft furniture made. And I'm going to get him to make more. I want him to make a big settee. I want a proper like dining table, so we can sit down and eat properly like a proper family. Just fling that on the fire, mate, because it's nearly gone out, isn't it? I'm going to go and do my fire duties.
Yeah.
And
hello! Foghorn Leghorn. I see you in the dark places.
I tell you what, they'd be great for stuffed peppers.
You're definitely right. Some mince rice, like a chili con carne and all that.
We
did that ages ago,
didn't we?
Aye, never done it since. Because obviously I couldn't get...
No, he didn't.
Burn them.
He char grilled them, sorry.
I was going to say char grilled them,
well,
you know
I was novice at cooking then, I just thought you had burnt them. But I tell you what though, I didn't waste a bit of it.
I was going to say, have you ever known them to waste anything? You know what I mean? I'm only cutting these bits of the pepper off so you can eat them, you know what I mean?
I like a little bit of raw pepper. Anyway, I'm going to go and see the main fire because it's dying and I need to get it going because the rice needs to boil.
Yeah.
But Rooney's going to start doing some food prep, so stand by for a nice time lapse of Rooney doing his magic.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers.
Right, well, look at this for a feast. There, that looks finger licking good, that like. The amount of chunky meat on there, look at them. Look at them big massive chunks of chicken. Oh my god. Oh, I must admit, like, I do like Rooney's Indian curries. I missed the section of them serving up, but we've got a nice bed of rice, onions, red pepper, loads of different spices and that, obviously, and nice big massive marinated chunks of chicken. Rooney, what did you marinate the chicken in, mate?
It's chicken tikka sauce. So chicken tikka goes with everything.
Aye. It's bloody gorgeous. It's canny spicy, like.
It's a way of making it absorb all the spices.
Yeah.
I'll prepare at home.
Aye. Rooney
And then
sorry, go on.
I'll marinate it for 24 hours and then I'll freeze it.
So if anybody's new to the channel, Rooney does most of the main cooking. I just cook fried egg sandwiches in the morning, but Rooney does a lot of prep at work. At home, where he marinates lots of stuff. He mixes loads of herbs and spices and everything together, and it just makes the process a lot easier. My eagle eye has just noticed that the frying pan's still got bits of food in. So I'll probably be digging into that a bit later on. But anyway, we're going to sit back, relax and enjoy this. I'll give you another look. Look at that, man. That is bloody gorgeous. That's a good plate of food, that. And I'm going to wash it down.
It's enough for a small village.
Aye, it is. That's quite a big portion. I haven't been eating that much lately because I haven't been out for a few weeks with Rooney, so my belly's going to be stretched. But anyway, cheers everybody. I need to get my batteries charged. We'll bring you back, and we're going to be doing a live feed in about 20 minutes or 15 minutes even, so I need to get my scran sorted, get that set up. And if you've watched the live feed, thank you very much. Cheers everybody. Rooney, you've surpassed yourself again, son. Bloody lovely, this.
It's a bit George Michael.
It is a bit wham wham bam, and so is that fire and all, especially on a warm day. So, right, well everybody, we've just finished doing a live stream and it was absolutely fantastic. We had about 40 to 50 people watching at one point, and then it dropped down to about 30 odd people, but it was a good stream of people, lots of good banter. It was a good laugh. I've got the hiccups, by the way. I've just had to put this top on. I'm getting a bit cold. We've just put the fire on again, and curry was absolutely fantastic. Sorry about the hiccups. I can't help it.
I've had a really good conversation with fellow people, subscribers. Yeah. It's been really good.
If you were watching that live stream, what's a date today?
Happy Drinking Day? No.
The 18th, 19th. So if you were watching that live stream,
it's the 18th of May.
When I was eating me Indian curry, thank you very much. It was absolutely brilliant. What a bunch of legends, absolute legends. Anyway, thank you very much for watching so far, everybody. If you have, really appreciate it. And yeah.
Thanks for joining my journey.
Yeah.
Because we're still trying to puzzle it out as we move along on this cosmic path of enlightenment.
Yeah, but the fire's going well. The new cooking system worked well as well with the grill, and the way the rocks have been moved around and that. And the curry was absolutely fantastic. Like, I was even eating mine when it was still cold.
I know, would you?
I have demolished the whole lot, mate.
You have?
I have.
I'll tell you what, Jimmy, I'll give you like 11 out of 10.
Aye. I'm not going to hire away good food, mate. I don't hire away shit food that I cook, let alone good food that you cook. Right. But anyway, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. I really appreciate the support the channel's getting as well. Well, good morning, everybody. It's about 10 past 10 in the morning. Me and Rooney had a very late night last night. I think we were doing a tag team, taking turns each of keeping a little bit of wood on the fire.
You got to see it banging each other.
Banging each other. No, it is. You got to take him anyway. He's got a sewer for a mind. But anyway, I till about 4 o'clock this morning, and then just as we were about to get ready to go to bed, the birds were coming to life. But I had some really good earplugs in last night, because no sooner as Rooney got into bed, it was a really loud snoring. But I couldn't hear him once I put my plugs in. So, but it was a fantastic night last night. We had a great time on the live feed, so if you watched that, thank you very much. The food was absolutely outstanding as well.
And if you didn't watch the next time we have one.
Aye, but there he is. He's just potting around tidying up his area. I've been tidying up all the main storage area in my area because he always socialises in mine and leaves a mess everywhere, like so. But I'm just getting prepped now for doing breakfast. I've got a brew on the go. Rooney's drinking pop. He's never even offered me a cup of pop now, you know, and I'm like that, you know. But we're going to have some bacon, some sausage and egg wraps, and I've got to cook them, so God help them.
With unburst yolks, you know what I mean?
Unburst yolks, you've got more chance of...
No, you've
got more chance of winning the lottery, mate. I was now going to say something rude there, but I'm not as bad as you.
No,
yow.
We showed little bits and pieces of camp up because we're in such a hurry. We made our food tea last night. Jimmy was eating it, obviously at the start of the live feed. But we had like our mess and everything all over.
I cleaned up a bit last night.
The next time, if at all possible, and you're catching up with this video, look out for the live feed because we'll love the interaction and we'll love the personal abuse that some of you sent away, you know, because like it just cheers were up no end, you know. So to all those that take offence and want to give offence, you can come make offence across here. But I hope you all shit a hedgehog. All right, take care.
It's not on, is it? Telling the subscribers I can't shit a hedgehog. Never mind. That's just Rooney's humour. So
that's me like saying, I love you.
Yeah, he's definitely a strange character. I was nearly going to swear there. But my kettle's nearly boiled, so I'm going to cut off for now, and I'll probably put a little time lapse on of us cooking some eggs and some sausages, because it's not really interesting, is it really?
I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore.
Well, there we're gone. It's just an egg wrap. Just an egg wrap. It's quick and easy. Nice egg wrap. Two sausages and an egg, bit of ketchup sauce, lovely jubbly. So I'm going to get this down my neck. Rooney's just about demolished his first one. We've got another 4 sausages and 4 eggs to cook. We'll do them off camera. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to everybody for watching the video. It's really appreciated. I'm going to cut it here because all we're doing is we're going to be cleaning up, tidying up camp, putting a few things away, pack up and head off home. Rooney's on at work tonight, and I'm going on to the hills. So like I said, thank you very much everybody for watching. It's been good to get back out. Obviously, like I've said at the beginning of the video, it's only been a week since you last seen us, but for me it's been nearly 4 weeks since I've been out, obviously because I've had me videos backlogged, which has kept the channel going while I've been off with me injury with my hand. And once again, thank you everybody for your kind comments. The live feed last night was really good as well, good laugh, a good bunch of people on there. And that's it from me, so don't forget, like, comment, subscribe if you've never seen this channel before and you've enjoyed the content on this video. Rooney?
Stay safe, be kind to one another, and I hope you've all enjoyed your weekend. Thanks for coming along last night. I loved the banter. Like I say, please keep it up. And yeah, like I say, attack shite. That's correct. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Until the next time we'll have a live feed. Stay safe. New Beck. Take care, everybody.
Adios.